Hi folks, we're back in the workshop for another experiment. I'm currently using the electrolysis for derusting because these are the parts that I have in there at the moment. This is malleable iron and I use these parts for making steampunk lights and gadgets and stuff like that. And for some reason I thought by actually cleaning them up and kind of degreasing them, putting them in the HCl which is there, and through the distilled water, that they would actually nickel plate. But unfortunately, this is the result. The camera focuses. This is the result of the nickel plating, and it didn't really nickel plate at all, which is a failed attempt. Now, ideally, what I'd love to be able to do is nickel plate, chrome plate, and maybe gold plate down the line. But it didn't work with the nickel plate, failed. So, what I have here is just water and washing soda crystals, like soda crystals. And I'm just using electrolysis to, as if you're removing rust from an item. Because I really want to try and clean these parts as best I can, remove everything from them, and then degrease them, put them in the HCl, the hydrochloric acid, then in the distilled water, and then obviously try and nickel plate them again. So I don't know whether it's going to work, but I'm trying different methods to see what happens. So if you have any ideas on how to get around this, it'd be fantastic, because at the end of the day, it'd be great to have these nickel plated or copper plated, and I can design some funky gadgets and lamps and stuff if I can do it. But this is malleable iron, and I'm not too sure whether this is going to work, but I'm giving it a try anyway. So I'm going to leave it in for a good few hours and see what the end result is, give it a clean. Now, it's already been in for a few hours, and I emptied the jar, cleaned it out, and I started again because the jar was filthy dirty. So there's a bit of sacrificial steel in there as well, metal. So it's just a standard rust removal technique that you see on the internet, and I'll give it a few hours, see how I get on, give them another clean, and go through the whole process and try and nickel plate again and see what I can do. And if it works, then great. If not, then I'll have to kind of see what else I can do, see if there's a way of doing it. But it'd be fantastic if I can give you an example of what it looked like. Sorry. This is one that you can buy off the internet. This is chromed. And that's the kind of finish you'll want to be able to get, either nickel plating or copper plating, and have it all shiny. That's the idea. So if I can get that part to be like that part through the plating process, that would be fantastic. That means I can plate loads of parts, and it'd be a lot cheaper than buying the parts, because the parts are getting expensive now to buy, even from China. You know, they all add up, especially when you're getting copper or brass plated ones. It gets expensive. So if you have any ideas, let me know. But for the time being, I'll see how I get on with this, and we'll see what happens. Cheers.